Bringing you local teams, highlights, and scores. This is KTTC Sports Extra. Brought to you exclusively by Hiller's Flooring America.
What is up, friends, and welcome into another edition of Sports Extra. I'm Julian Mitchell alongside Nick Spiliopoulos. We got a great night of hoops on the docket for you.
A bunch of boys and girls basketball, but we also have you covered on the ice as a junior gold team is back in Rochester. But first, we start with a Big Nine battle in boys hoops.
Here we go. The 16th ranked Century Panthers hosting Winona. Century coming off a 2-point loss to Farmington. It was Winona who came out swinging in this one. Jackson Harvey, the big fella, wet like water from range. Windhawks up 3. Panthers got an answer. Nice setup here by Mike Ruff. Sean Wysocki finishes that at the cup. It's a 1-point game. Winona's turn. Harvey, this time in the post, and he's in his Dirk Nowitzki bag. Look at that. Fader. That'll rattle home. This game swinging back and forth. Double here at the top of the key. Nice pass out to Marquez Simpson. Wide open. He's got that Deadeye badge in 2K. That ties this game up. A little later, pass out for Century. Ruff. Go ahead and tickle the twine here on that one. Century takes the lead. Panthers trying to stand on business at home. Ruff gets it on the handoff. Lefty lay goes down. Century with a 5-point lead as the Panthers rolled on to win on the home floor. A final score 73-54 over Winona. Elsewhere, 16th ranked Byron takes down Faribault. They get back. They lost to Lake City earlier this week. They get a win here against Faribault, 77-68 the final there. Red Wing on the road in Albert Lee gets a win, 97-58. Reed Hartman for the Wingers, 30 burger in that game to lead Red Wing to a win. Nick?
Now we go to Pine Island. Jim McNamara's Panther squad coming in ranked 20th this week, bringing in the Lured Eagles. This one close through the first 6 minutes. Then the Panthers started to let it fly. Drew Saylor on the drive, kick out for Sven Oberg. That's nothing but net. Crowd's loving it. How about Zeke Marcourt now for Pine Island? From the corner. Yep, that's good. Now it's 13-6 Panthers. After a lured timeout, Oberg sharing the love. Brandon Week, you brought a badge. He's got the corner specialist
like
badge.
that.
Panthers on a 9-0 run. After a lured 3, Oberg catch and shoot. Give him 10 already in this one. Panthers lead swells to 14, but here come the Eagles. Degale Wani bullies his way inside, jump stop on the right block and in. Eagles David Scully, pass at the high post, 2 dribbles, backs his defender down, finishing with the right hand. But this one was all Pine Island tonight. They continued to hold on to win this one 61-58. Some stats, Carter Christofferson. Got a little bit ahead of myself, Julian. Wrong stats.
No problem.
I'm just excited. Pine Island wins 61-58. Now, Zumbrota Mazeppa Cougars, they're on their home floor against ranked opponent PEM. Cougars won the opening tip and nice ball movement to start the game. Inside to Preston Ohm, doesn't like his first look, gets it back to Oliver Lifrig. A beautiful underhand pass back to Ohm creates an easy first bucket for ZM to start. Cougars keeping the pressure on. Liam Powers would drive to the rim. And how about some defense? Connor Fogarty leaps out of the gym. Shut this shot down. On the other end, Fogarty has a skip pass, finds the hands of Carter Christofferson. Cougars up 5-0 early. Powers says, I see your 3. And I call the senior for PEM. Cuts the Cougs lead back to 2. Talk about a perfect display of transition. Lifrig rebound. Outlet to Hunter Street. Finds a cutting Ohm for the lay-in. Cougars go coast to coast on 2 dribbles for 2 points. It started early. Zumbrota Mazeppa never faltered. They hang on and get the upset today, winning 60-34 over PEM. Here are the stats that I mentioned earlier. Carter Christofferson finished with 21 points, and Preston Ohm had a double-double. Other scores, Casson Manorville falls in a close one. 3 points to be exact to Goodhue, 78-75. As for Caledonia, they get a big win tonight, 72-57 over the Vikings.
Another page here there, Nick. Here we go.
Fillmore Central wins by 4 over Kenyon Wanamingo. Hayfield, they fall to JWP 66-45. In the Blooming Prairie Awesome Blossoms, we'll talk about them a little bit later in the show. We call that a tease in the TV business. They win over WEM 74-51. Now let's move to some more scores. Sorry, folks. Mabel Canton, they fall to Southland 81-45. Houston They also fall tonight on the road at Lyle Pacelli, 66-51.
Here we go, moving on here. Got another page. Glenville Emmons a win over Lanesboro on boys basketball, 64-58, the final score there. I believe we have a stat here. This is Marshall Baseman, 18 points and 18 rebounds in that win there for Glenville Emmons. Nothing in from Bethlehem Academy and USC. Let's move to girls basketball now. 18th ranked Mayo playing host to Hastings. First half, Mayo trailing by 1. Kick out Lindsey Wagner. This is cash out from 3. Hastings pushing this lead. More Hastings here. Fight for the ball. Raiders come out with it. Keegan McVicker in front of the pack. A little scoop layup is good. Not too much dip on that chip. Mayo down 10. Spartans trying to fight back. Amelia Mills, a late contest splash from long range. Then Kaya Kirkby got the hands in the cookie jar. Give me that. And this is run of the mills, is what I like to call this. Amelia, easy 2. It's a 5-point game. The Hastings to respond. McVicker, the steal, drives inside. Nice move to slide by here. Finishes at the 10. So, okay, Spartans, what do you got? How about Ava Miller, top of the key? Look at this. Rainmaker splash. Mayo down just 1. This one, though, would go to Hastings. We do have a final score here. Hastings with the final score of 66-59. Mayo falls to Hastings. That's your final score out of that one.